definitely excited to get started. We've been practicing a lot lately during preseason. We made a lot of strides, but we're definitely excited to start competition, and just the new players have adjusted so well. We have so much talent this year, and I think that it's just going to be a really fun year.
I think we've got, it's going to be a process for us. We've got a lot of youth, a lot of, in past weekend we ran a lot of different lineups, and so I think this weekend we're going to see some more of that, just different looks, different offensive systems, different defensive looks. I think a lot of what we're still trying to do is work out that identity. There were some things from the weekend that we want to improve upon, but then others that we want to build upon. So this is our first chance to do that in the regular season, and to be able to do it at home is even more special.
I think what Coach said, I think blocking is definitely going to be one of our identities. We're a very tall team. I think defense will also be a pretty big identity, just because we're bringing back some veterans and we're bringing back players that have had experience last year. But I think offensively, we're adding a lot of new components. We're adding a lot of new players and just a lot of different skills. So I think defense will probably be our main identity, but we are adding a lot of other skills as well.
Everything that we do in the pre-conference portion of our schedule is to help us get prepared for OVC play. And so within the OVC, you do have a lot of different styles, a lot of different offenses, different strengths that you see. What Belmont is going to run is going to be very different than what Austin Peay or Murray State does. And so the more varying types of teams and styles that we face, I think the better we will be prepared from having to make those adjustments night in, night out once we get into OVC play.
It was really good to just kind of get out of our gym and go have a competition with another team. I think we definitely learned a lot of new things, learned things that we need to work on and focus on in practice. But it was great to get out there and just feel each other out, get acclimated with our new teammates as well as the people that we have played with before.
I think it was a good opportunity for them to get out and put on that uniform for the first time. I think all of them were excited, but also a little nervous through that. So to get through some of those jitters and taking that into consideration, the way that they performed was very, very encouraging. And I think that balance of that youth and those new players that we have, along with the returners and some of the things that we do have coming back from last year's team as far as a strong middle presence and some strengths on the right side, I think really gives us a fun dynamic.
I think my role as a leader is just to be the best teammate I can be through those ups and downs, through those trials that we're going to face during the season, but also be the person that others can look to and ask for advice or ask for different advice on skills or whatever it may be. I just want to be that go-to person that anyone can come to.
Well, one of the things that we really do when we approach leadership is that different players have different opportunities to step up, and that goes from our seniors like Alli, but other players like Jesse Watchman that's been through the program for a while. We have a large junior class there, but then again with those freshmen, they're bringing their own experiences. We've got players that have won state championships, that have incredibly competitive club experiences, and so we rely on them to bring those to the table and to find different ways to lead, whether it be in a practice situation, whether it be in the weight room, maybe sometimes a little comic relief or something like that. So we don't try and put all of those responsibilities on any one person or one class. We really try and spread it out across the team.